Hello, good day. Welcome to my channel. Now, we will discuss one of the theories that could help those who will take the licensure examination for teachers. Let's start. Keep watching. Let us first know who is Rudolf Dreikurs. Let's have some chat on his background. Rudolf Dreikurs was a Viennese psychiatrist who turned his attention and research to practical outworking of Adlerian psychological theory to social psychology. His psychological insights into how individual behavior interacts with perceptions about social belonging resonates well with the reality of student behavior in day-to-day school life. It's in this theory. So first, the need to belong, goal and behavior. When a child enters the society of a school and a classroom, their primary social need is to belong. A child has many needs, of course, but their primary social need revolves around how by others, particularly by their immediate age peers. Second, the inferiority complex. It is the feeling of inferiority, inadequacy, insecurity, which determines the goal of an individual's existence. Next, family constellation and behavior. Where parents overindulge a child or are overly permissive or overly protective or overly dominating, then this will significantly affect the child's sense of inferiority and their perception of how they belong in their family dynamic. Fourth, recognizing the child's behavior. It is essential to distinguish between a student who naturally struggles with their work, a student having a bad day, and a student who is determinedly, frequently, and calculatingly task-avoiding or task-refusing. Are the four mistaken goals of behavior. First, to gain undue attention. Second, to seek power. Third, to seek revenge or get even. And fourth, to display inadequacy. First, what is attention-seeking behavior? It is the frequency, durability, or more than bad day syndrome, and the generality of these behaviors that cause significant concern for teachers and, of course, fellow students. Here are some of the observable behaviors. First, we have clowning, nuisance, smart alecky, and over-servicing. Counter to it are the passive behaviors. First, self-indulgent, too tired, overly eager to please, and too lazy. Next, the seeking of power. It is the frequency and durability and generality of such behaviors that create problems, struggle, and conflict. Here are some of the acting out behaviors. First, defiance or can't make me. Next, arguing or something like, why should I? Next, contradicting. And temper tantrums. Counterpart, stubborn in the pushy and resistive. Next, apathetic about work or joining in. Next, feeling frequently tired and somewhat like, I forgot. Third, to seek revenge. Accuses others, or particularly adults, often of unfairness, believing or accusing that no one likes them. May steal, lie about their own or others' behavior. Next, display nasty or vicious behaviors, and of course, may be destructive as a way of getting even for perceived hurt. And the last one, to display inadequacy. A child frequently displays helpless behaviors and displays inadequacy in their frequent self-comparison to others. Unprofessional and must be challenged where we know it exists. Students who display such inadequacy are giving up easily, quickly, do not participate in activities, and frequently want to be alone, not to have any demands made upon them. Let's check out these important notes from Dreikurs. First, goal-directed behavior. When Dreikurs talks about goal-directed behavior, such as negative attention or power, it doesn't mean the child is always aware of their goal. This is certainly so in very young children. The attention or power-seeking behaviors are the ways and means in which each child has discovered his expression to gain status and significance. Next, goal disclosure through discussion with a child one-to-one. Goal disclosure is a particular questioning or counseling approach to enable a child to be aware of and begin to understand the motivations of their distracting, disruptive, and maladaptive behaviors. This approach to behavior self-awareness and self-reflection will obviously work most effectively when the adult, in discussion with the student, is aware of the student's characteristic behavior and has a generally positive working relationship with the student. Revisiting characteristic behavior patterns with the student. Before asking any of the goal disclosure questions, it can help to revisit the student's attention or power-seeking behaviors by discussion, simple drawings, or even brief behavior mirroring. The recognition reflex. This refers to a typical source of responses a child or young person makes to the source of questions that the teacher or counselor uses to raise awareness of the child's probable behavior goal. This recognition reflex is often nonverbal. The knowing smile, the quirky look, the eyes looking up and away, as it were, the twitching mouth, the over-tapping of fingers, the over-adjustment of their sitting. Next, behavior mirroring. Behavior mirroring is another way of raising a student's behavior self-awareness kinesthetically. This should never be carried out in a manner that is disrespectful or out to prove something. What can we do as a teacher? Our power as a teacher leader is derived not from how bossy or controlling we seek to be, but from our ability to control ourselves within the day-to-day group context of classrooms and our need to exercise necessary and appropriate behavior leadership. We use our power for and our power with our students rather than defining power as control over our students, like, I must win here. Win what? I must control this student. Why? We can't really control others anyway. It's hard enough controlling ourselves within the role and the relationship we build with our students. It is our ability to use our power constructively to build and enable trust and enhance cooperation with our students. When we apply any behavior consequence, whether it's the 5-minute after class chat or subject-teacher detention, it is important to emphasize the fair certainty of the consequence, not intentional severity. Encouragement. Dreikurs have argued that encouragement is paramount in building a child's self-confidence, learning ability, and commitment to the learning process. We have mutual respect. Dreikurs frequently affirms that mutual respect is based on acceptance of the equality of human beings, independent of individual differences, knowledge, abilities, and position. Here are some important points to remember in addressing child's behavior. First, have parents-teacher conferences. Second, call parents for good student behavior. Third, students need belonging. Fourth, positive reinforcement after punishment. Fifth, logical consequences. And sixth, the 4 mistaken goals. We can put Dreikurs' model to practice, in which teachers can make use of these theories when first, giving student feedback. Second, punishments. Third, hierarchy of genetic consequences. What can you do? Of course, as a teacher, you are one of the biggest motivators in a child's life. Second, give students encouragement. And of course, be a strong and gentle teacher at the same time. I hope you have learned something from this video. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.